Yo guys, welcome back to another video on our channel, and today I'm now going to show you the best way to start FC26 on the full game once you get it. Obviously, we've already covered how to start the web app and the best way to start the web app. So if you haven't seen that yet, once this video is finished, go and check that one out as well, because that will help you when the web app drops. But today we're going to be talking about the full game, the full release, once the Ultimate Edition goes live and you have full access to gameplay, everything that's in the game basically. I'm going to show you guys exactly what you want to do. But quickly before we go any further, guys, if you are new around here, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, notifications turned on, so miss any more videos on the channel. When FC26 drops, I'm going to be posting long form, short form, live streams, all of it on this YouTube channel, so make sure you are subscribed and notifications turned on. Leave me a like if this video does help you out and you do actually enjoy it. But let's get straight into the news right now. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, guys, is of course the calendar and when the actual Ultimate Edition is going live. So as of right now, the time of recording it is the 11th, which is probably when this video is going to go up as well, on the Thursday. So today or tomorrow we should get the database reveal, which is great, but you guys aren't here for that. Obviously the web app's going to be the 17th, which we've already covered, companion app on the 18th, and then the Ultimate Edition is going live on the 19th in the UK. However, if you are on PC players have a global release time, which is midnight New Zealand, which is around about midday or 1 PM on the Thursday in the UK. And it's exactly the same for any of you guys that are going to be doing the New Zealand glitch on Xbox. If you can change your location and stuff like that, you can go ahead and play on the 18th as well. Again, it's going to be around about midday, 1 PM UK time. I can't remember the exact time. I think it works out about 1 PM, but it could be midday if I'm wrong there. So for most of us, it's going to be on the Thursday if we're doing the New Zealand stuff, or if we're on PC, we can play on the 18th, or if you're on PlayStation, unfortunately, you just are gonna have to wait till the 19th. However, you'll probably find a lot of your favorite content creators like Bateson, Orzio, Castro normally does it as well. They normally get access on the day the web app goes live, so they'll have full access to the game. If you wanted to watch those, that's entirely up to you. But of course, we're here to focus on what you guys want, which is of course going to be the Ultimate Edition release on the 18th / the 19th, which is when you're going to be able to get on and get access for the first time. So the first thing you can do for FC26, guys, is actually FC26 stuff. If you still are playing FC25 and you know you're kind of just playing it until the end of the game, you can still do some stuff for FC26. Of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and do all of your objectives that actually give you free packs in FC26, because we get those early October. I believe it's the 10th of October, which isn't too bad. I see a lot of people saying like it's not worth doing it. You know, you get it early October, you're going to have some rewards by then, which is, yes, it's true, but if the EA are doing what they're saying and they're really slowing down that power curve, also with the new addition of Gauntlet, where you're going to need 4 or 5 different starting teams, including benches and starting 11, you're going to need 5 totally different teams. The players you get are going to have value, and the more OP players, you know, the more mid to high rated players you can get in your team and in your club, they're going to have a lot of value if you're someone that plays Gauntlet. And if Gauntlet turns out to have good rewards and is fun to play, honestly, you're going to need like 100 different players in your squad that are all usable players. So having those packs could still be very, very useful. And of course, what those ones are, guys, I believe we still have the Club is Yours 2, I still think is still live, which it is. So you can get that, which is an 80 × 10. You've also got the crafting upgrade there, which is an 82 × 5. And then I think the other one that is available is in the Evo slot, which is the Club is Yours 3. And of course, if you haven't already completed the objective for the actual whole season pass, that is another one that does give us a reward there as well. And this is the free season pass, by the way, so you don't need the paid season pass to actually get this pack. It is for the free one as well, and that is an 84 × 5, which is absolutely huge. As you can see, I'm still like 3,700 SP away. EA have been super stingy on the SP they've released. I'm kind of hoping tonight, with it being a week till this actually finishes, they drop some big SP so you guys can go and finish that. So hopefully that is the case there, and you guys can go and get that one there done. And then the other thing that I would say for FC25, guys, if you are still playing, you know, you're still getting some sort of enjoyment out of this game, what I actually recommend you do is come into your settings, go to your gameplay settings, and come down and change your shot assistance to precision, as I think this is going to be a very, very overpowered thing in FC26, or give you the upper hand in FC26, should I say, because your precision shooting, it does make it harder, but if you can master it, you've got a much better chance of scoring goals. And I would also turn timed finishing off. Just get used to playing without time finishing, without spamming finesses and travellas. Just get used to doing that, because in FC26 there is no time finishing. It's been replaced by low drivens, and of course travellas and finesses may be getting nerfed, so you don't want to keep abusing them. You want to go into the game with like a bit of a fresh mindset, a fresh slate, without abusing the broken mechanics from FC25, because they probably won't be broken in FC26. But if you guys are like me, I am basically trying to just avoid any gameplay on FC25 for like the last 2 weeks, really, just to try and give myself that nice break coming up into FC26, because then when FC26 does go live, I'm not going to be burnt out, I'm not going to be bored of gameplay, because then I'm going to be feeling really refreshed and actually wanting to play the new FC. So when the game does go live, I jump into all the new game modes: draft, div rivals, foot champs, squad battles, tournaments, gauntlets, moments, everything that's out. I can just go and jump into it and have that desire to grind the gameplay rather than being totally burnt out. So if you are still playing a lot of FC25 and you're getting FC26 the day it goes live, I do recommend maybe taking a little bit of a break from the game just to, like I said, keep yourself refreshed, keep yourself excited for the game coming, and you're not totally burnt out when it does go live. That's something I've been talking about massively in my live streams, is just about having that little break, giving yourself a bit of time off to actually enjoy a bit of life, and then when FC 26 does come out, you're going to want to grind the game as much as you possibly can once it does go live. But now let's cover everything FC 26, and I've sort of rambled on about FC 25 content and stuff like that for a little bit, which does relate to FC 26. Like I said, it's going to help you get used to the game, it's going to help you get the free packs. So now that we've covered FC 25 stuff, guys, let's cover actual FC 26 stuff. And if you guys pre-ordered before August the 26th, then this is the stuff you're going to have. Obviously, you're going to have your early access, which is what we're talking about already. You've got your 6,000 FC points, you've got your Season 1 Premium Pass, you've got your additional Evo slot, as well as your 1 of 15 icon pick, which is going to be absolutely huge for when that does go live. And I've already done a video again covering how to spend your FC points, the best way to spend your FC points, where we go into crazy detail on the best ways you can do that. So again, if you want to check that one out, I'll leave it at the end of the video as well, so you can go ahead and check that one out once this video is finished. But of course, one of the first things you're going to want to do as soon as you get on the game, if you have pre-ordered it, is open that icon pack. Of course, that's what you're going to want to do. Go ahead and do it. It's a 1 of 15 player pack. People thought it was a pick at the start of the game. It's not. It's a player pack. So when you open these, it is going to be 1 of 15 icons that pops up between all of the 15 pre-order icons. It's not a player pick. You don't get to choose. It is going to be completely random. So there's a very good chance we're going to get one of those lower rated players, but we'll just see how it does play out there. And of course, these icons will upgrade in November, I believe it is. So whichever one you get will get a nice upgrade in November. So hopefully they become usable for the majority of the year as well. But now let's assume you've just loaded in for the very first time. Of course, like we said, you guys can go ahead and actually open your icon pack. That's going to be the first thing that's in the store. You can go and crack that open straight away. You know, that's going to be a great one to go ahead and do. And then of course, you're going to have the opportunity to go ahead and spend your FC points, which like I said, we've covered in another video anyway. So if you want to check that out once this one's done, it's very useful because we deep dive into it all. But the first thing a lot of people do want to come and do, guys, is your SBCs. A lot of people are going to head to their foundation SBCs and get a lot of these done. You're going to have your hybrid League of Nations. Apparently, these are changing this year. Not too sure exactly how they're changing. Some people have said they're going tradable. Again, not too sure how true that is. I don't see that being the way that they do it. They've been untradeable for a while now. EA have tried to eliminate some of the coins off the market. There's a good chance these remain untradeable. If they go tradable, some crazy coins to be had here, because these usually do give out some nice packs and some really good rewards, even if they are untradeable. But of course, the first thing you are going to want to do, a lot of people do want to do, is get through these foundation and their advanced SBCs, including the hybrid League of Nations, etc, etc. So, you know, if that's something you want to do, that's absolutely fine. One thing I would stress for you guys at the very start of the game, which a lot of people don't seem to do, and I can't wrap my head around it. This year specifically in FC 25, we have had an insane amount of untradeable players, untradeable packs, whether that's from completing SBCs, objectives, whatever it might be. A lot of the packs you get are untradeable. Use your untradeable players in these SBCs. Try and spend as little coins as possible on these SBCs, because early game, the coins are ridiculously valuable. Like, player prices at the start of the game for the higher meta players can start really low, and they'll start pushing up over the next couple of weeks, and then those lower rated meta players end up being really expensive. So if you can pack one of them, they're great because you can sell them on instantly. Go and buy one of the mid to high meta players that's then going to go up in price. But what I would just recommend is just avoid spending as many coins as you can. Just try and do them as untradeable as possible. I know it's not always easy as that. I know it's not always you're going to have all 11 players that you need perfect. You might have to buy a couple of players, but find the best players to do it with. Find the cheapest players, find the cheapest options, and buy as little players as you possibly can. Because having liquid coins at the start of the game is one of the best things you can do. There's so many ways to trade, there's so many ways to make coins, and the more coins you've got, realistically, are going to help you make more coins in this game. So SBCs are great, but like I said, bear in mind, a lot of them probably are going to become untradeable because they were this year. And just try to avoid spending as many coins as possible on these, because, you know, you don't want to be wasting all your coins on your SBCs. And then that, guys, brings us onto our objectives. Again, like we said, untradeable players, you can get a lot from objectives. Objectives are great at the start of the game. It's honestly one of the best grinds you can possibly do. It's free. Anyone can do it. You haven't got to really spend much of a thought process into it. So what we can do, guys, is come to our foundations, which, you know, do give out some good packs. You can go ahead and do some of those if you want, which are going to give you some extra little gold packs, which is nothing crazy. But I mean, even things like, let's go to the team warm-up, for example. Chemistry, a silver pack. You then get 200 coins for playing squad battles featured. Play 5 squad battles matches, you get a 75 by 2. So these are really good just to chip away at. They're not very difficult to do. They're not going to take you too much time. But at the start of the game, these gold packs, these silver packs, these 200 coins here and there really do start to add up, and they can be a great start to the game. But the one you definitely want to pay attention to, guys, is of course your milestones. And again, milestones is great for when it's the start of the game, because if we do come all the way down to the bottom where we've got finishing mastery, assist mastery, all that sort of stuff. So finishing mastery, of course, if you go ahead and get yourself 250 goals, It's a 100k pack. If you finish all of it, I can't quite remember what it gives you, but if you get 400 assists, that's going to be a jumbo rare players pack. This can be done in any game mode, guys. You can go to squad battles on beginner, farm assists and farm goals and get that one done. Very, very simple to get done. Again, silver squad and bronze squad mastery, there's a good way of doing that if you really want to. Go ahead and play a friend, jump into a friendly against them, play 25 games, leave all 25 and do the exact same for them. You can get yourself another 2 100k packs. The one thing I will say with that is you might get match banned, so don't do it all at once. Maybe do 5 games for yourself, 5 games for them, leave it for an hour, go play some div rivals, go trade, go open packs, whatever it is, and then go back to it later on. But again, all your milestone objectives, guys, are very, very good. Again, just try and focus on them, think about them a lot while you're doing this, because they do give out some good packs. And this is one thing that I want to talk about, which we're not actually too sure is in the game or not in the game, and that is moments. People have said moments are getting removed. I haven't seen EA say anything about moments actually getting removed. This year, they've done nothing with it, right? They put it in the game at the start and that was it. Nothing got added, nothing got removed, nothing got changed. It was the same from day one until this very point in the game. But moments can be amazing for some easy early game free packs. And I can't remember what they dropped at the start of the game, but I believe there was like 50k packs, 35k packs, rare player packs, all sorts of different packs that have got a lot of value in them that are actually tradable as well. Some of these packs, I believe there was a 50k pack was tradable last year in FC 25. Which is insane. You can get a tradable 50k pack at the start of the game, and all you've simply got to do is go and score some free kicks, make some passes, make some tackles. Moments can be an amazing thing to grind. So if it is in FC 26, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I don't know if it's actually definitely going to be there or not, because people are saying it has been removed. But like I say, I haven't seen EA say that they've removed it, so there's a chance that it is there. But moments is super, super easy, guys. Like, some of these are just ridiculously easy. Like, this one is complete 10 ground passes. That's a start. Pass from your goalkeeper to your centre-back to centre-mid to striker. That's another start. Moments are really easy. Yes, they're a little bit time-consuming, but they're really, really easy. And I highly recommend, if they are in FC 26, just go and do as many of them as you can. Go to the star gallery and buy the biggest packs that you possibly can, guys. Because like I said, some of these will be tradable. So some of these could be some really good packs. And if moments is in the game and, you know, there's good packs in the store and stuff like that, I'll make a video breaking down exactly what you want to do in moments anyway. But I'm just saying it could be a thing to keep your eye on if it is in FC 26. And then finally, guys, we're going to be talking about gameplay. Gameplay is, of course, the main thing we want the full game for, because that's where it changes from the web app, basically. From the web app to the full game, the main difference is the ability to play games, right? And that's exactly what everyone wants to do. And as I mentioned before, having that little break from playing FC 25, I've not played a few games in a while now, so I'm excited to get into the game and play some actual gameplay. And the first thing you want to do, guys, is sort of jump into any game mode you want to play to start with, whether that's rush, squad battles, rivals, whatever it is at the start of the game, to get your first couple coins, to start buying some starter players. Play whatever it is that you want to play. Don't let anybody tell you need to play this, you need to play that. If you want to play squad battles and you don't want to waste your actual points, what you can do, guys, is play against the featured squad over and over and over and over again. And you can do that until you get a good starter team that you feel comfortable to go into actual playing squad battles with, or going to play rivals with, whatever it might be. Or if you want to jump straight into rivals with your starter squad, be my guest. Go ahead and do that. I'm not here to tell you exactly what you should and shouldn't be doing. But once you do have a fairly decent starter team that you're confident with and you're comfortable with, this is when you want to start playing squad battles. And I cannot stress to you how good the squad battles grind is at the very start of the game. That first week, squad battles is insane. So let's say we get the game on the Friday. I know some people will get it on the Thursday, but majority of people can start playing on the Friday. You have then got Friday and Saturday to grind as many squad battle games as you possibly can to get the best rewards possible, which will come out on the Sunday. So I know it's not a lot of time, but this is why I tell you guys to start playing squad battles. Obviously, you've got top 200 as well, so if you get that, you're going to get some really, really nice coins. Like, even let's just ignore the footies player pick. The rewards usually aren't too far off this. 20,000 coins, a 10 by 83, an 87 by 2, and a rare mega pack. That probably is going to be very similar at the start of FC 26 for squad battle rewards. So if you can get a good rank in squad battles and just beat the opponents on the highest difficulty that you can, obviously playing it on Ultimate is going to give you the most points. Legendary is going to give you a nice amount of points too. And I think by playing Legendary last year, if you could win all your games like 4-5-0, you could still actually end up getting Elite 1. So I recommend, if you guys can, try and play Legendary, but just play it on the highest difficulty that you guys possibly can, where you can beat your opponents 2-3-0, 4-0, 5-0 every single game. And like I said, just try and grind them out until Sunday comes around, so you get that first batch of rewards. And then once those first rewards out, it's entirely up to you whether you want to play squad battles anymore or not. If you want to keep playing for some extra rewards throughout the weeks, be my guest. If you don't want to after them first rewards drop, it's entirely up to you. But now, obviously, guys, we've played squad battles. You want to go and play rivals. Rivals rewards will then go from the Sunday when the squad battles come out. Rival rewards are Thursday to Thursday. So you've got from the game going live until the next Thursday to go ahead and get yourself some rewards. And depending what division you actually got to in FC 25, guys, that is going to determine your starting division in FC 26. But you're going to get some nice rewards for division rivals. Obviously, it's going to give you a good feel for the online gameplay, how the game feels, and stuff like that. And of course, like I said, you've got about a week to get some decent rewards for div rivals. So that is amazing to get done. And of course, rivals will give out some really, really nice rewards. But now in between this, guys, of course, we've got tournaments and Gauntlet coming back into the game. This is when you can start messing about with it. Look at the requirements for the tournaments. Look at the requirements for Gauntlet. Can you get in them? Have you got enough teams to play the games in Gauntlet? If you can, go ahead and jump in them. You might find that they give out some really nice rewards. You probably find they do some good objectives for those as well. So I definitely recommend you jump into tournaments and Gauntlet when they do go live, guys, because they probably will give out some really nice rewards, completing some nice objectives and stuff like that. And of course, Rush is another one that's probably going to have some rewards as well. Rush is something I'm going to be playing live on stream with you guys. And like I said, when FC 26 goes live, I'll be live all the time, like live streaming on this YouTube channel. So if you do want to come and hang out, do the grind with me, then be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on. You guys can check out the lives when I do go live. But I'll be playing Rush with you guys to complete the Rush objectives, because we have a squad of 4 that can easily win every single game, so the Rush objectives will get done nice and quickly. Like I said, if you do want to join in with that, make sure to tune into the live streams. But that, guys, is everything you want to do in FC 26 when it does go live, in sort of like a structured order to get the best rewards at the right times, etc, etc. Let me know if you found this video useful in the comments below. Make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on for any more videos on the channel. Like I said, long form, short form, and live streams every single day when FC 26 does go live. So if you have enjoyed it, smash thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.